Hi everyone, I'm just going to do a short video for the weekly interactive reading. I had up, so it was to choose between apples and oranges, or oranges and apples, whichever way it goes. Right, so again, I'm using my Wisdom of Babylon cards, okay? I hope you're all well. January nearly over and done with, first month of 2017, so I hope it's going well for all of you. Okay, so the first one I'm doing is for apples. Okay, so apples. Okay, alright, so your card for apples is death. Okay, now don't take this literally, because death is usually the ending of something and the reinventing of something else, for something better to come along. Also though, you see, for some of you, see the way the waters are coming in, it's like the ebb and the flow of life. Some things, reverse that they step back, so they can be pulled forward and pinged out. It's like the arrow, it has to be drawn back to be flung forward. So don't be too worried. For others, Joe, when I'm looking at this card, I'm seeing more of the darker rocks up along there. Then ones there, them darker rocks. January is always a hard month for everyone, regardless of your financial situation or your marital status or anything. It doesn't matter. Regardless, January is a bit of a big month for a lot of people because we have this whole expectation, the death of the previous year and then the reinvention of the year to come. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Things have a way of working out exactly how they're meant to be, regardless of time and space. Just call upon your angels and your loved one in spirit, and just ask them for their guidance. And they really will help you. Just ask for their signs, and they won't lead you astray. They won't guide you wrong. Okay. Also for some of you, see the stone here? It's got like half a sun. Like anytime I look at this card, for different people on different aspects and questions, etc., etc. But for some of you, like, it is going to all work out. It's got the sunny flow. You've come through all this, going through all this rockiness and the ebb and flow of life and the coming and going of the tide. It will all work out. Okay, so that's for all of you apples who have chosen the apple. Sorry, just hang in there. Okay, everything will work out how it's supposed to. Okay, so now on to those of you who chose oranges. Okay, so we have the deer, gentleness and diplomacy. Anyway, so the deer, as you can see, like as I just said, gentle and diplomatic. And sometimes it's hard to be gentle and fragile and be strong and diplomatic. They're not something that a lot of people can kind of, unite together in unison. But I do feel like some of you really need to show a bit of compassion with your diplomacy, and show a bit of gentleness and compassionate, whether it be towards yourself. Some of you, it is towards yourself. Leave the diplomatic head outside when you're speaking to yourself, because you're just only tearing yourself apart with everything. It just feels like some of you are just being so diplomatic with yourself. You can't do wrong for doing right, and it's like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, and you don't know if you're coming, you're going, you're falling down, you're getting up. It's very much like, stop being so hard on yourself. Okay, it's just be a bit more gentle. Okay, be a bit more gentle. For others though, you really have to step up being diplomatic with people in different situations, because they're in the rock and the hard place. They're in that situation. They're the ones that are trying not to fall down into the big valley below and the vast valley of nothingness below. They're so unsure, they're so trapped, they're so free. It's a bit of everything. Everything is kind of like, I feel as if I'm in a tornado and I can't just I just can't. I don't know what the word is, but I just can't end up. Be a little bit more gentle with them. It may take them a little bit longer to come round to things that are plain as day, to put it mildly and bluntly and blatantly at the same time. Give them a little bit of time, even though they're seeing things, they're just not ready. So be a bit more diplomatic with them, be a bit more gentle with them, have some compassion for them, show them compassion. Yeah. And it's so strange because, like, the deer, I think of grace as well, and I think of elegance, and kind of going with the flow and just letting things happen. It's like they just go and graze, and it doesn't matter if it's whatever, because that's what they do, and they just get on with it. So maybe that's another case for some rest of you as well. It's just a case of getting on with things. Yeah. Also, though, with the deer, I'm getting. Sorry, can you see there? I'm being guided to the ears and the eyes. Just this part. Just this part. So just the ears and the eyes. I think you should speak before you speak. Listen before you speak, rather. Sorry. And be able to hear everything that's going on. Okay? Thank you very much, everyone. And I hope you can relate to your choice of apples or oranges. Take care. Bye.